Hello there, everyone. I hope you're having a fabulous day, and this AMA session will make it even greater. My name is Anthony Checo, and I'll be the host for today's AMA session. So, the agenda was created based on your frequently asked questions and, of course, some extra exciting features, such as Grant $1 million pool that we've been preparing for a long time, and we'll actually launch it today at the end of the AMA session. So, make sure you'll stay till the end to capture such an opportunity. Of course, we will also cover some of the module economy with the mass adoption environments, some of the tournament rewards value for the Xenna, as well as the prototype showcase for NIDUM Arena Battler, and of course the Tempus Bazaar shooter will show you how to get the privilege access. Then we will move on to the Astrality Arcade Challenge that you're going to be fighting for prizes, outline some of the Webby awards that made SIDUS Heroes a Metaverse #1, as well as get the AMA medals, which will give you a team bonus boost. So once again, I'm just kindly reminding everyone that you all will get the AMA medal by just watching this AMA session, as well as participating in the Gleam campaign. And then we'll, of course, move on towards the farming pool launch with a special event. So today we have a longly awaited AMA session with our co-founders of SIDUS Heroes, Roman, the co-founder of the SIDUS Heroes and the game producer with over 20 years of experience, and our CEO, Dan Kamenko, the man himself with over 8 years of experience in crypto. And I'll pass the words to Dan.
Good day, everyone, guys, and thank you so much for joining in today. It is a pleasure for us and me and Roman and Anthony and the whole team to conduct this AMA session and answer as many questions as possible and tell you as many insights as possible today, because we do have a lot of things to share with you. It is a very exciting AMA. We've been preparing it for quite a long time, and we have a lot to share, to be honest. I'm telling you honestly. And we are getting started with the most exciting part. And obviously, we have a lot to excite you about, but it is one of the most exciting things. It is a $1 million farming pool that we are launching for the first time ever in the SIDUS ecosystem. It is a very important event that would allow you guys to enjoy some extraordinary benefits and rewards by providing your LP tokens from Uniswap version 2 in the pair of SIDUS and WETH. And it will all happen on the SIDUS website, which will be a part of our infrastructure. Simple steps. All you would need to do in the end of this AMA session is to watch how I will share my screen, and I will tell you how to participate in this amazing event of $1 million LP farming pool. The steps, as I said, are very easy. Once you will see the website, all you would need to do is just to activate farming with your MetaMask wallet. You will provide the liquidity, which is an LP token from Uniswap, and you will watch how your balance will increase over the time. Let's go to the next slide, please. And also, I have important news with you to share. Genesis NFT holders will also get an extraordinary bonus that you would be able to get as a part of a loyal and a gesture of respect to loyalty and a gesture of respect to our Genesis NFT holding community. If you have an NFT from our original Genesis collection that you can buy on the OpenSea, and just type in SIDUS Heroes and you will see how it looks. There are 6,000 pieces, and if you hold one of these Genesis NFT heroes, you will be eligible to receive extra bonus to your farming pool, which means if you have a common card, you will be able to get a 3%. If you have epic card, you would be eligible to receive 10%. If you have a legendary card, you would be able to receive amazing 50% bonus to your total LP farming rewards. If you don't have an NFT card, it's probably a good time to consider to go and visit OpenSea and check it out. Everything will be on the website. We will add all of the links for you to look at. Please make sure you don't press any scammy or fishy scammy links, because when you participate in the NFT purchasing, you have to be extra careful. I also want to add a very important note that if your NFT heroes are already staked because you wanted to receive an extra Academy character or a Genesis character for free, you will also be eligible to receive these extra bonus rewards in the LP farming. So you have two options: either just have it on your MetaMask wallet without doing anything, or if you staked it to get an extra card inside of the game, you will still be eligible to receive an extra bonus in the LP farming rewards pool. Let's go next to the next slide, please. The farming that we're going to introduce today, as I said, it's going to be introduced in the end of this AMA session. So I strongly suggest you to stay with us until the end. The AMA session has a lot of exciting details with you to share today, but this is a very important milestone. So make sure you stay until the end. The system is using a very innovative and interesting technology called shadow farming. We've created this technology a long time ago. We've been testing it on the various of different perks. This technology was noticed by Ivan and Tech. It was mentioned by him a long time ago. 1inch told the community about this technology a long time ago. So the shadows farming technology has been on the market for quite a long time. It's been created by us. It is an innovation. What makes it so innovative? It's in a special security layer that allows to keep your LP tokens on your MetaMask without staking them on the third-party platforms. What does that mean to you? If you go to the Uniswap or version 2.0 and you get SIDUS and ETH LP tokens, you just need to keep these LP tokens on your MetaMask wallet. You do not need to stake these LP tokens on our website. All you would need to do is just to use our shadow signature farming technology, sign the transaction, and the IPFS technology, which works like a mirror, will scan your MetaMask wallet. And what it does, it scans it, and if it sees you have LP tokens on your MetaMask wallet, it starts farming automatically. If you remove your LP tokens from the MetaMask wallet, the farming will stop automatically as well. The scanner happens basically, the scanning works every second. It's a very, very quick process. So there is no way you can cheat the system, because if you do remove your LP tokens, farming is stopped. If you keep it there and you sign the transaction, farming keeps going. Okay, there are quite a few things that you have to consider when you go to the LP farming, especially the rewards harvesting period. But it is an exciting event. I do suggest you to stay until the end of this AMA session so you can take a part in this amazing $1 million rewards pool. And we go to the next slide. I pass it on to our legendary game producer, Roman Pavlovsky, and the CEO of SIDUS Gates. Roman, please.
Yeah, hey everyone. Nice to meet you again, guys. Yeah, we actually are ready to make several new models for you, and we really expect the features that will be delivered with that models. As you understand, we already show some cases with store, with marketplace, and now we moving outside of our NIDUM station. We moving and shifting to our new products. We're working right now on the 4 of them. So SIDUS Gates is like a hub where all the transactions will be used. All transactions that will be in all our games will have fees, and part of this fee, 10% of all fees in all games will be delivered to owners of this model. So this is very important model. We cannot expect right now how big value it is, but as a team, we expect that it is one of the most big and efficient model in our metaverse, because this is the core of model ecosystem. Also, we're getting ready to show you Tembazar. This is also very interesting and important product for us, because this is a next step to open world, and we want to test all mechanics, all features, and all technology to be sure that we can provide high quality user experience. So today we will show you our closed alpha only for developers, but we're happy to show you our content because we like it. We finally get the result, and team happy because we solve all our technical issues to provide this very interactive gameplay in browser. So this is very important for us, and we expect huge success with Tembazar as a shooter, because we have a lot of interesting innovative game mechanics inside. So Tembazar Arc as a Xenna Arc also will provide 10% of all transaction fees inside this game. So this is also very interesting model for you. And we are ready to start our dimension where people can use their shuttles and travel and use the space shuttles to carry cargo, to carry NFTs, some resources, and bring them from Tempus Bazaar and to Xenna, from Xenna to NIDUM, from NIDUM to Xenna. So it is very important for us to start this case, because this will show what we mean when we expect some features with our content delivery from one game to another game. And when we will run Xenna models, it will be first case. So it's very interesting, and we expect huge success, because this is very innovative in the world. So this is our own mechanics. So let's continue. Next slide. Yeah, I know that you expect new butler mechanics, and we work hard to deliver you interesting, high quality user experience, because we actually don't like the mechanics that we have right now. But as I mentioned in previous AMA sessions, butler is like, you know, a technology prototype of all we have. So when we was running 1.5 years ago, our butler, we had only closed alpha version of our technology, and now we're ready to build a lot of games on this technology. So now we're ready to improve our game mechanics. We think a lot how to make it, and we will show you video how we built our prototype. And team also happy, because we make very interesting mind games when you have different decisions, but it's better to show you how we think and how we test it in prototype than to explain it in the pictures. And yeah, you can take a look on this picture. You can see that we make full remastering of all our mechanics. So now you have not only option to make ability usage, but you can also move your characters, and you will see. Next slide, please. No, this previous. Okay, so this is our also prototype, but now we can take a look on the user interface. So as you can see, it will changing because we have tactical field here. So yeah, we're moving like that, and now you can see video. So this video explains you very important thing. First of all, take a look on different kind of movements and actions that you can do in the battle. And also, as you can see, we change core mechanics. We remove turn by turn when you change in turns with your opponent, and now you make a turn together with your opponent at one time. So it become more interesting, because you have to understand what is the tactics that your opponent choose to defeat you. So you can take a look also on the timing. So we reduce timing of battle to 3 up to 5 minutes. This was our main goal, and yeah, we achieved that goal. So now we highly reduce the timing of every battle, so it become more interactive, and we can see a lot of various actions here inside. Yeah, so this is not final. This is not final user interface, as you can understand, but this is prototype. So we want to show you how we think. Yeah, I think it's enough. Let's go forward. Okay. Also, we have one very important topic for you guys. I know that you waiting this topic for a long time. This topic is about how we can earn with our NFTs. And yeah, so we want to show you how we expect our earning mechanics, and we will make all our NFTs like Genesis and Academy and Xenna and Tempus Bazaar NFTs like business asset that will be allocation of tokens that you can use when you play in a game, and when you move in your NFT, in progress and time. So we expect very big interest in that, because I know you was expecting earning before, but we cannot make that because we need to calculate all the things. Now we have the numbers. 1 year and a half was enough for us to build this ecosystem. So we move into May. We want to make prototype of this earning mechanics in May. So it will be closed beta. We will make in few updates. First of all, it will be not so big, but in the future, I hope in 2 months we will make full production, and we will make you happy, because we understand very clearly that without earning mechanics, there is no any interest inside our SIDUS metaverse for crypto enthusiasts and all gamify users. So we pushing this feature, pushing this economic to the production side, but we need some time. And yeah, as I mentioned before, we want to make update in May to show you the case. So this is very important part, because after that, you guys will make update of your NFTs. You will earn experience and convert this experience into tokens. So since that moment, you will expect some tokens from your playtime. Yeah. Let's move forward. Next slide. Yeah, this
so
one we have seen already.
I think we haven't shown the actual picture of the butler, Roman. So you can make a comment about this interface, because our visitors have not seen it before.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you can see that we make tactical field. So now you will be able to move your character to the front and rear and left to the right. So you can use different dimensions and move your character, or you can attack, or you can double move, or you can double attack. So there will be different things on the field. So this is only the beginning, but it is very inspiring, because we can have a lot of tactical things inside, because we have bigger various of actions inside the game. So yeah, this is like prototype of our user interface, and soon we will deliver this prototype to have your feedback about that, and I hope it will be great, because I like it very much. Okay.
Yeah. Please go ahead.
Yeah, this is also very important slide, because we make update in Xenna. And I mentioned that users don't understand what is the value of skins of robots inside. And we want to make esport tournaments with Xenna, because it's very competitive. It's it's easy to fit this game for esport. So these skins are very exclusive tradable assets, and they will be not as in traditional mobile or PC games, when you can meet this skin again in next event, in next year or next month. All these skins, all these robots are very exclusive, and they in the future they will give access to tournaments and to different rewards that will be very usable for collecting NFTs, that also will give access to exclusive rewards and exclusive prizes and tournaments. So this all about esport tournaments. So we making a big push on Indian market from the May. So we're expecting more than 1 million users. I hope we will hit this target, because this is a very ambitious goal. And after that, everything will change, because 1 million users is enough to show the world what is SIDUS. So for the Xenna side, it is very important case, because inside different they like different. Xenna provide this ability, and we want to push this to production, to market. So we expect huge success in the next 3 months. Yeah, so don't miss the chance to take a part in tournament and win your exclusive NFT reward. So it is very valuable, and don't miss this event, please, because we will never again deliver this content for other players. Only you can own these assets and trade them in the future. Okay, let's move forward. Then let's start with Tempus Bazaar.
Excellent. Let's do it. So let's go to this Tempus Bazaar slide. So Tempus Bazaar, it's a very important stage of our project. Open world is very important, and many of you understand that SIDUS is a huge ecosystem of different games, and all of these games are a part of an MMORPG world, which eventually will be happening, right? So Tempus Bazaar is a very important development for us, because by creating Tempus Bazaar third-person browser shooter, we also create an infrastructure for the future developments, for the future game modes, and many more things as well. So it's very, very important for us to make sure that Tempus Bazaar is a top quality. It's interesting to play, as it was mentioned by Roman before, and it has to be addictive. It should not be just another shooter that you will just play and forget in a week. It has to be addictive, and addictiveness does not happen just because of the miracles or so. We have to make it addictive, right? So the gameplay has to be interesting. There has to be reasons for you to come back, and we're obviously implementing and playing with a lot of different experimental technologies to make it happening for you. Let's go to the next slide. Tempus Bazaar, it's a very, very epic game to play, at least to say. Tempus Bazaar, it's a survival mode, which basically means that you will be fighting against the other players, and if you get killed, there will be outcomes for you and consequences. And obviously, we will allocate a completely separate session for you guys to share all of these amazing updates and give you as many insights as possible about our third-person browser shooter, but it will be a completely different presentation, because we have so much to share and we have so much knowledge that we want to share with you, and many thoughts that we have in our mind that we want to share with you, that for the shooter, for the Tempus Bazaar, there will be a completely different session that will be happening in May. So I just want to warn you and strongly suggest that you come back in May and you watch this presentation about Tempus Bazaar, because it will be epic. There will be a lot of details about the open world. We'll be sharing the closed alpha insights for you. We'll be playing with you, showing you and broadcasting it to you in the YouTube. So there will be a lot of things for you to look at in May. Make sure you come. It is an epic game to play. The cyborgs are the creatures that you would love to play for, because the cyborgs are made of different elements and parts that you will see in May. I don't want to give you too many insights, but as the gesture of respect and as an appreciation to all of you guys, we've prepared a little video from our closed alpha. And keep in mind, this is a browser technology. We just want to basically get your feedback once you will see this video, but it is a browser technology that you would be able to test. It is not an Unreal Engine. It's not a PlayStation or Xbox. It's just a browser attack that allows everyone to play from their browser. Yeah, let's go to this video and watch it. Excellent. So if you saw in the video, obviously there are a lot of different scenes. There will be a lot of different environments for you to test and play, and obviously meet the other players and team up and do a variation of different tasks. But as I said, Tempus Bazaar will have a completely separate session in which we will share as many details with you as possible. So make sure you come back in May and you watch this AMA session. And if you do come back in May and you watch the second AMA session or a presentation, you will be eligible to receive another medal, which in the combination of today's medal and the next medal will give you the gold medal. And the gold medal will give you a substantial boost, the team boost, inside of the games. So you have to have 2 medals. Today you get a bronze one. The next presentation for Tempus Bazaar, you will get a silver one. The combination of bronze and silver will get you the gold medal, which will give you an extra boost to your team bonus. Let's go to the next slide, please. And it's time for the Astrality. Roman.
Yeah, we have very interesting project for you guys. We actually understand that Telegram is one of the most interesting platform for delivering our content. So we are running prototype right now, and today you will be first our users, first our testers, and to make you addictive and happy with gameplay, we make price pool with $10,000 for you, so you can use QR code. Download Astrality. It's very easy because you just need to scan QR code and it will be open as a chatbot in Telegram, and you will see our technology in browser exactly inside Telegram. So if we will see that this feature will have success and you guys will give us positive feedback, we will run a studio that will make production of this kind of content in the future, because we believe that this kind of content will be very interesting to get attraction from the market, from gamers, to lowers our marketing costs for new users. So we expect a huge success because there is no any high quality content inside Telegram. And yeah, let's try. But there are some rules inside this event. So you have to download also Xenna, and you need to attach this Xenna account. You can see a link here with Telegram account. So after that, you will be able to receive your prize if you will win. And you need to be top 100 of the results inside Astrality. So yeah, let's start. So now, as you can see, we have a lot of interesting features for you, a lot of prizes, because we love our community. Thank you guys. Actually, you're the best because you so patient with all our technical issues, with all things that we have to do, but we cannot sometimes because we make so many things. Yeah, you can take a look on video. So it's very easy arcade, but we think that you will like it. And as I mentioned before, if you will see any high quality metrics in retention, in results of this kind of content, we will produce various of arcade games like hyper casual and hybrid casual games inside this kind of technology to deliver our content easily to a lot of users inside Telegram. So yeah, let's start. Woohoo! Okay, next slide. Yeah, also we have already won award. We mentioned this award before in MA session in 4th of February. Here in Dubai, we get this award for best excellence in golden excellence in metaverse, and now one of the most big and professional award, Webby, choose our SIDUS Heroes Metaverse as top 5 in all metaverse. We are top 5 among, as you can see, 14,000 competitors. So it is already achievement, but now we have to be number 1 as always. So we asking you to help, guys, because we take a look on our competitors, and I think we can defeat them easily because they don't have such concept, and you know, they don't have spirit like we have. So we have to push ourselves to the success all together. So we also get 2 honored achievements for Xenna. One for Xenna. It is top 6. It means that we have number 6 in all projects that in this category, strategy and trivia category. And also SIDUS Heroes Metaverse also have honored certificate for Metaverse immersive and virtual best narrative experience. So we have 3 already achievements, but we need to be #1 in metaverse, immersive, and virtual games. Okay, this QR code is also usable for helping us to be #1. Please share this information with your friends, with everyone, because we need to be #1. Okay, let's go. Let's go forward. Yeah, Dan?
Yeah, so basically, as I did mention before, who is participating today will be eligible to receive the medal, which is the bronze medal. The bronze medal can be received if you complete a Gleam campaign. The Gleam campaign is on the links in the YouTube and also in our social networks. Please ask the admin to provide you the link to the Gleam campaign. If you do complete it, you will be eligible to receive the bronze medal, which gives you extra boost to your team. If you are eligible, or sorry, if you come to the next presentation, which will be a third-person browser shooter, which will happen in May, you will be eligible to receive the silver medal, and there will also be a Gleam campaign. And if you do have 2 of those medals, you will be eligible to receive the gold medal, which will give you a very, very substantial team bonus towards your in-game activities as well. Let's go to the next slide. Today,
Yeah.
so we will answer as many questions as possible. The time is limited, but Anthony will take a lead. Anthony, I'll pass it on back to you.
Alrighty, yeah, just make sure you guys stay because we're still yet to launch the farming pool after this section, where Dan will actually navigate you what to do and how to actually make it through. So today, yeah, me and Roman are going to have the AMA session with all the frequently asked questions and everything that you guys wanted to hear previously. All right, so Roman, are you ready to start?
Yeah, always ready. You can wake me up for 4 a.m. I will be ready.
Okay, so the first question is about the tele licenses. So are the tele licenses useless for the guilds on their accounts because they will they actually destroy the guild account, or what is going to happen to it?
No, actually, it will be very usable for any player because we divide these roles. We separate roles between users because we don't want to make super users that will abuse our economy model. So the idea of licenses is idea like notary license. So we was inspired with notary license because you cannot get this license wherever you want. So you have to be like a part of community, and this is very valuable asset. So with these licenses, we can provide expected value, because the more users we have, the more usage of this license we can provide. So we will deliver these licenses with the result of different kind of staking activities or something like that. But actually, when we're talking about organizations, we have to understand that the main idea of organization is to share your NFT assets with users that don't have enough money to pay for NFTs, so they will use them. So yeah, inside this organization, you will be able to have user with bank teller license, user with blank license, user with navigation license, and every other kind of licenses, because there will be hundreds of them, because we want to make hundreds of roles to provide users not only an opportunity to earn, but also to produce some tradable assets, services, and make community very communicative inside. So the more communications we have inside our ecosystem, the more value we can bring for user, because we will become like internal market, so the more users will make operations, the more profitable it will be for licensed and NFT owners. So this is the main idea.
Okay, that makes perfect sense. Thanks, Roman. Now the next question is, can we lend our heroes to the bosses so they can rent them out to the other players?
Not now, but in the future, we will make update with this feature, and you will be able to do that. We will name this position in organization as a partner, so you can put your NFTs inside organization and put on the balance. And yes, it will generate value and rewards not only for you but for user that use your NFTs, and also for the boss. So this is the interesting concept. So yeah, we will make this available for. I think in 3 months we will deliver this kind of feature.
Got it. Got it. Now, talking about the teams and the development, as you know, there is one team responsible for the Xenna development. There is another one responsible for the SIDUS Heroes, let's say the Battler, the NIDUM Station. So what team is actually responsible for the Tembazar development? This is the question.
We have 4 teams right now. One team working under ecosystem, model economy, and all other ecosystem features. One team working exactly on NIDUM Arena Battler. One team working on Xenna, and one team working on Tembazar. Tembazar is in very early alpha version because we need to make proof of concept inside our prototype. So we need to finalize all our technical experiments to get high quality pace, because without pace we will have nothing, you know. So the technology of game production is about making there are few ideas, but our idea is to try to make prototype with as less cost as possible, because we run in these prototypes on investments, so we cannot spend them rapidly because we will run out of budget. And this is the reason why we are alive, and we have budget to make marketing, we have money to make several games, because we spend money very wisely. So before we will have this kind of prototype, and the community will say that yeah, pace is good and prototype is good enough, we will spend as less money as possible. Right now it is about 7 people that working under this project, and they allocate some help from outside, from artworks and 3D works like that. But core team is about 7 people. And after we will see metrics, after we will see retention, because this is the main interest, to get interesting gameplay that will inspire our users, inspire community, because shooter is very expected kind of gameplay, and we cannot fail. So we need to show number one thin browser, and this will make you guys talk about that in chats, in investment chats, and wherever you talk about the gamify project, because we want to make wow. So this is our main idea, to combine mechanics, high quality content, and deliver instantly in browser. So we are at the final phase. So when we will see the result, this core team will be the heart of big studio, from 70 to 100 people, and this amount of people will make production to deliver high quality content in the future.
Well, that was a nicely expanded answer. Thank you, Roman. I guess that was pretty clear. Now, the next question is, when will the level system be added and released into the game? Because right now we are playing, I myself is actually playing, and I see that obviously my level is not going that far. So when is that being done?
Actually, we already had discussion about progress inside the game. So this progress will provide you some tokens, because we want to give you a token reward for progress inside the game, inside our metaverse. So as I mentioned before, I hope a prototype of the progress with reward system and token we will show you in the May. But to be honest, I'm not sure, because we have a lot of things to do. But we have goal to do that in the middle of May, in the middle or maybe end of the May, but something can happen because I hope you understand that we have so many things in production, so ecosystem is so hard already. So sometimes we have some technical issues and we stop our production because we cannot move forward before we fix our issues. So we have expectations, but obstacles are making fixes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. The next one is, how soon is C8 withdrawal coming?
Very soon. Very
Very
soon.
soon. Okay.
Yeah, very soon. Because now we're ready, you know, we're ready to show you the power of Senate.
Okay. Makes sense. Okay. The next one is, what is the SIDUS project's plan to achieve mass adoption of its blockchain and gaming ecosystem, and how will it differentiate itself from the, I'd say, other projects in the market?
Okay, there are a few questions in one. First of all, we need to explain how we see our mass adoption. So mass adoption, as for me, is the only way. Actually, I see the only way. Maybe you guys know another way, but I don't know. So the only way I see is to make very interesting games that you want to play, and users from traditional market want to spend some money because it is very interesting content. And also you can earn if you have NFTs, if you have a high level, if you have willing to be investor, there is a way to be earner, but this is not the way for all of the users, because we cannot make all users as an investors, you know, because someone have to pay money for investors ROI, right? So who are that guys? These are traditional users. So the main idea is, as you can see in Xenna, as you can see in Tempus Bazaar, in Butler in the future when we will finish our remaster, is to make very interesting games where users will spend their time and they will be able to spend their money without any expectations to get them back, because the quality of content is good enough to pay just playing for having fun. Before that, we have a lot of motivation. For example, we have incentive fund that we can use to motivate you guys to be part of our early access, because now you cannot expect the success of model economy because we don't have enough users. As I mentioned before, we have goal to achieve 1 million active users for this summer. So this is a very ambitious goal, and this is mass adoption, because I don't know any project in GameFi market right now who have more than 250,000 users daily, monthly, sorry, MAU. So after this success, we will be number one, you know. So it is easy to make everything if you're number one. So there is number one and all the others. So to be number one, we need to show the games that interesting without any crypto inside. This is the only way. And after that, we will be able to scale ourselves, because we will get the users that will be ready to spend their money because the content is good enough. Yeah, that is the answer of the question.
Okay. The next one is, what are the main challenges that you have faced while developing SIDUS, and how have you overcome them?
Oh my God, everything is a challenge.
Let's stick with one or two.
To have a rest is a challenge because there is no any rest. To hire new people is a challenge because people are not ready. Employees are not ready for these ambitious goals. We are very selective in people. and it's really hard to find a true teammate, because if people come in from crypto side, they don't understand that we are not scammers, that we don't want to buy Ferrari and right away. And we have a lot of hard work for them, so they turn and go from our meeting, from our interviews. When we're talking about traditional game market, people from this side don't understand that hard currency inside our metaverse is, our shares and stock. So it is very hard to explain them that the low quality of event with some tokens or something like that damaging reputation so hardly. So it is a big task for us to build this company, because actually we need some time just to show our employees how to work inside SIDUS. Also, we have challenge as a technology challenge, because we have so many innovative things inside. After launching our Tempus Bazaar shooter, I think we will be #1 on this planet company that will deliver so high quality shooter instantly after you will press click your mouse or tap your finger on advertisement inside any network. So you will be able to have fun instantly in few seconds. 7 seconds is our goal. So this is very big challenge, and this challenge is only ours. I don't see any competitors around. And also to deliver high quality, because I know a lot of companies and products that deliver already browser content, but the quality is so poor, low polygons. Oh my God, I cannot use that, because it is not a game. It is just prototypes that was made by students. And also earning mechanics. Earning mechanics is also a challenge, because we need to build very special ecosystem where some users will be investors and will be able to get their money back. And this is a task, and we need to build games good enough and scale these games for community, for gamers. Amount of these gamers have to be enough to make these ROIs. So this ecosystem, this combination of numbers, unique gameplays, high quality content, and technology, and Mark Zuckerberg that says that, okay, I lose with metaverses, I go out, means that everything is a challenge. Yeah, so even this AMA session is a challenge for me.
Okay, all
let's
right.
move forward.
Then there is another really interesting question for the modules. So is there any upcoming modules that will have a betting mechanism, or let's say to be something similar to a casino, let's say to bet in a winner and such?
I don't know. Actually, we didn't think about that. We have request from one of our users already to make a model with investment points for your playtime and quality of your playtime. So we need to run this, because we want to support ideas that we get from community side. So this is that we're planning. But about betting, I don't know. This is also interesting idea. I will think about this. Thank you for suggestion.
All right. Now, the next question is, what is the role of the community in the development of SIDUS token?
In the development of SIDUS token, I don't know what is the role, but the role of community is, first of all, is to be a part of our team, because this is our core community. This is you guys are our core community. You are not big community because only I don't know, less than 1,000 people watching us now, but I don't care because only true believers have to get success with us because this is very hard work, and we want to share our success with you guys. So everything we do inside model economy is the idea of sharing our success. Because if we will be another kind of people, we will get all the money and say, okay, thank you, bye bye. But we want to share this because the main idea is to build SIDUS together. And I think that token is not the result of only usage of amount of community, but also this is a story about support and about believing in the token. So we're running close communities right now to make privileged early access to our games. So we already started, and we will build these communities very soon. It will be small enough, I think, between 10 and 15 people, small teams, to be objective. So you will receive early access to Tempus Bazaar, early access to other games, and even early access to features, because we understand that we have so many things inside our team that we produce right now, and we need to explain you guys it more clearly, because I see that we cannot explain you in the right words, because there is a difference between us. We are so deep inside, so sometimes we cannot explain it in correct words, so we will. This is our main idea, and I hope together we will build this to the unicorn and forward.
Yeah, got it.
Manticore and I don't know, 10 billions, 100 billions.
Yeah, I guess to help with an answer in here, I'd say that SIDUS token is actually using a differentiating model, which actually bits some small portion of tokens. So this is just a bit of a add-on from my side. Okay, now the next question is really interesting. So previously, you have stated that we would, or we actually will ban the people that we're trying to DDoS our service. So did that happen, or what is the stage with this?
Yes, this happened already several times, and we spent so many time to separate users that are using bots and users that play like bots. Because we actually understand that our algorithm was not correct, so we get that experience, and now we want to make APY and deliver this APY with our transparent transactions, with everything in the future for users with policeman license, and pay for that with our tokens. So we want you guys to help us with all these cheaters, with abusers. And I think this is the best idea, because I see that GTA 5 is good enough with that. So we will implement that feature, and I think you will help us.
You mean in terms of the role play?
Yeah, it will be license of policeman, lawyer, everything. So you will be able to receive salary, because the more users we will have, the more money we will have, the bigger price of token we will get, the more abusers we will have. So this is the result of success, because abuse is the result of success, because there is some value inside. So we aiming for big value, so we want to share this work with you, and we're ready to pay for that.
I can already imagine some of the creatives whenever we announce this role with like a thief with a bag of full of SIDUS trying to run away being stopped by police officer. Okay, the next question is, when is the next stage of the bank module coming along?
Bank model, I cannot say right now, because we have to discuss a lot of things, especially for earning mechanics. And part of this earning mechanics will be delivered on bank owners. So there are a lot of thoughts about bank and financial and DeFi mechanics inside this, but we need to finish all our tasks now because we fully booked with these features. So we want to finish a lot of things before that.
Okay, makes perfect sense. Now, the next question is also about the module. Will the hedonism tournament start this month? Tricky one.
Not this next month. Next month, this month we start especially for you guys a good event with prize pool, and this is the first step for testing our reward system. So we will get the metrics and correct our economic model. So we separate these events in two sides, so you can have fun now, and also you can join hedonism tournament in the future. We will run it at the May, so it will be 1-by-1 event.
Okay, and if you
And by the way, prize pool. Sorry, by the way, prize pool was 30 millions of SIDUS tokens. So it is something about $50,000 that we making as the prize inside our hedonism tournament. So
that gives the motivation to be looking forward to, for sure. Okay, two more questions about the modules. The first one is, when will organization module be ready? When can people start using it?
I think that 2 days ago, 1 day ago, it was yesterday. Yesterday we were checking it. I think in 2 weeks we will deliver a big update with that. I'm not sure, but I expect in 2 weeks, if no any issues were found. But question was also when it will be finished. You know, there are a lot of features inside, a lot of models that will be updated for a long time, for years, because bank, marketplace, and other models are not finished. So we need a lot of time to making it in high quality as we expect. So I think 3 or maybe 5 years it will be updated in the future.
Okay, makes perfect sense. Now, the next one is, I probably do remember this time, I'd say nearly 1.5 years ago. Is there another jam event happening anytime soon? Because, you know, you got to get those rubies to get invested into the modules.
I'm not sure. We don't have any plans now, but I think we'll run soon. If you guys want that, if you will send us feedback about this event, yeah, we will run for you because it is time, you know.
Finally. Okay, now we have 3 more questions left only. So will the store in Xenna, the first question is about royalties. Will the store in Xenna provide royalties to the main store in Battler, the main store investors?
In NIDUM.
NIDUM.
Yes, in NIDUM station. Yes, every store in every game and every transaction in this game will have fee, and part of this fee will be delivered to the owners of NIDUM store. So this is very interesting idea. I think that when we will have 5 projects running and millions of users that will be generating different transactions inside the stores, it will be amazing. It will be like dream becomes real for you and for me. And also I want to remind you that we want to make all these percentage in ownership minted by NFTs. So you will be able to trade with your part of this ownership with our users. So this is very interesting thing. We didn't make it already, but in the future we'll make that. So
it's like I'm trading my own shares, invested into the
good luck.
Okay, all right. Now going forward, next question would be, when will we be able to use our Xenna NFTs? Because I personally have a few, and I'm wondering as well, when is that coming along?
I hope next month, because we need to make these NFTs usable for making investments in Xenna store and Xenna marketplace. So after that, we will run our Dutch auction for other users. So those users that have already these NFTs are very happy because they will have privileged access to these models. So this is our value, goodwill from our side. Yeah.
All right, yeah. I guess that's all for today for the AMA part. Now we'll be moving forward. Thanks a lot, Roman, in the first place, for replying the most frequent questions. And we'll move to Dan in terms of the sharing of the farming pool launch. Please have a word.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. It's time for the farming pool. Hopefully everyone can see my screen. As I said, it was an exciting preparation phase for us, and we're finally launching it. We've allocated $1 million in SIDUS tokens. They're waiting for you, and it's just a very simple action you have to conduct to get those rewards. So in order for you to be eligible to get these LP rewards, you just have to go to the website of SIDUS Heroes and go to the farming section, SIDUS Heroes farming. So you can see the domain sidusheroes.com.farming. You would be able to see it on the left-hand side here in the list of the menu once it's activated. And once you get into the LP farming, guys, then you would need to connect your MetaMask wallet. Once you do connect your MetaMask wallet, you will receive the following screen that you can see on my screen here. And you can see how many rewards we still have in the pool. So there are 1,005,164 $1,005,164 in SIDUS tokens. Keep in mind, it is a volatile amount. Basically, what it means to you, if SIDUS goes up in price, the pool will accordingly go up in value. So for example, let's say if SIDUS is 0.0022 right now, and it goes to 0.0044, that means the pool will double and it will go up to 2 million, right? If the price of SIDUS goes down, the balance of the rewards will also go down. It's basically, it's like a constant that moves up and down according to the number of stakers. You can see the number of participants. You can see total value locked right now. So for the testing purposes, because we've been testing farming for the last few weeks, we've locked $863.27. So we're kind of like the first stakers. I do apologize for that, but I'm sure we haven't mined too many rewards so far. So it's only it's been less than 2 days since we've tested it. So it's okay. For you to see your rewards and see your liquidity, you have to go to the below screen here, and you would be able to see farming status. So you would need to provide liquidity in order to start farming, and you would be able to see your expected profit in 30 days, and you would be able to also boost your profit if you have an NFT card as well. And once you do start farming, every 30 days, you will be able to harvest your SIDUS tokens, your rewards. Keep in mind, it's once in 30 days. If by the end of 30 days, you decide to harvest your tokens, you would need to wait another 30 days to harvest your tokens. However, if you don't want to harvest them, you can just keep them as much as you want, and they will be accumulating in your account. So once you log in and once you connect your MetaMask wallet, which you can see I have already connected my wallet, which is ending with 231A. I'm just checking my MetaMask wallet to make sure I have the right one. Actually, no, I have to connect the new one. So you can see on my screen, I'm connecting my MetaMask wallet right now. I'm pressing connect. It sends the request to my MetaMask wallet. So I have to sign the transaction. For the security purposes, you do not see my MetaMask wallet. However, it is here and I'm signing the transaction. I'm sure many of you know how to sign the transactions in the MetaMask. Very, very simple action. You just have to wait. Once you sign it, the screen will get changed. There we go. So the screen will get changed and you would need to press a button called Start Farming. So all we do is just press Start Farming. It sends the request to the MetaMask wallet and we would need to pay a small gas fee to sign the transaction. So we're signing it. And once it's approved, the screen will get changed and we would be able to start placing the liquidity into the pool. You can see we have two different pools. One is available, which is SIDUS and WETH. The other one is coming up soon. So here we go. The screen got changed. We can see what's the APR right now. It's almost 53,000%, which is kind of crazy, but it is a reality because nobody has staked as yet. More people stake, less APR will appear. But with $1 million of prize pool, this APR will be pretty high for quite a long time. Keep in mind, we have this rewards pool for 2 years. So that means that the APR will be pretty high, even if there will be $1 million liquidity provided. The APR will be around 50%, which is pretty high for that rewards pool. Even more, depending on the price of SIDUS. If SIDUS price goes up, as I said, the rewards pool goes up as well, and the pool of the APR goes up as well. The next step for you to do is simply press add liquidity. What will happen now? It takes you to the screen of the Uniswap, version 2.0. This is very important, guys. It's 2.0. It's not 3.0. It's 2.0. That's where you have to add your liquidity. And that's where we are at right now. And we will be adding the liquidity right in the front of your eyes. So I want to add 676,000 SIDUS tokens, which I type in here, which is equal to 0.08 Ethereum as per the price of SIDUS right now. And all I need to do is just press Approve SIDUS and sign the transaction. Sign the transaction. We're just waiting for the transaction to get approved. And we're just waiting until it's approved. And the next step will be simply pressing Supply. And once you do press Supply, the LP token is going to be in your MetaMask wallet, right? So I will demonstrate that to you in a second. So you can see I have got approved by Astrality Ethereum network, and you need to supply LP tokens to the Uniswap pool, right? Keep in mind, these LP tokens are supplied to you, are received from Uniswap. They're not coming from SIDUS or some other platform. It's coming from Uniswap version 2.0, right? And once we press supply, we get a confirmation that we are getting 41.3492 LP tokens from ETH SIDUS pool. And we just press confirm and we sign the transaction. We sign the transaction. Yep, the transaction is getting approved. And once it gets approved, we will go back to the actual SIDUS farming. Here we go. So we have received the confirmation, and you can see on your Uniswap pool, you can see that this is my position right now. I have 41.34 LP tokens sitting in the Uniswap, and my pool share right now is 0.047%. What does that mean to you? Is that my LP tokens are currently a tiny part of the entire pool, right? Of LP tokens. I'll just quickly show you my LP tokens on the Azure scan so you can see how they look. I'll just quickly take you to the Azure scan. So once you go to the Azure scan, once you received your LP tokens, the LP tokens will look like this. So if you go to Uniswap, you will see that you have your Uniswap SIDUS ETH LP sitting in your MetaMask wallet. And we go back to SIDUS and CNET. Once we go back, we have to renew the page, I believe. So we are renewing the page of SIDUS farming. So it finds the LP tokens. Okay, now once we added the LP tokens, it takes some time for IPFS to start earning our rewards. But what has happened right now? Did you guys see that I've added some LP tokens? See the total value locked right now got changed. So it was $800. Now it's around $2,069. What does that mean? Is that my LP tokens are in the pool already. And it takes a little bit of a time for interface to get updated. So I would be able to see my liquidity in here. We just have to wait a little bit because it takes time. Another important thing while we're waiting, guys, is that you are eligible to receive an extra bonus if you possess an NFT card, right? An NFT card you will be able to receive from OpenSea. I'll just quickly demonstrate to you how it actually looks, the collection. So if you go to the OpenSea, there we go, we have an other side promotion here. Right, so we're just going back to the SIDUS Heroes. And we search in the search section, we search SIDUS NFT Heroes, 6,000 items. This is the only collection as 6,000 items, all right? There is no other collection. We're not on Polygon, we're not on Binance Smart Chain, we're not on anything else except Ethereum. And once you find this collection in the OpenSea, it will take us to the collection and you will be able to see it in a second. Sorry. It takes time. There we go. So I am talking about this particular collection. The collection has 2,957 Ethereum volume, and it has some Cosma characters that they've been created by 256 artists. And it was made handmadely. So basically they've made it, they draw it by hand, every single element, and they've combined it, those 256 different elements in the generative combination. This basically means they mix it up to make these beautiful characters, right? So once we go back here, we can see the total value locked is increasing right now. So people are already staking their LP tokens. I can see it's happening already. So we have already TVL of $14,203 right now. There we go. Right. So if you want to boost, as I said, all you need to do is just to press that boost by up to 500%. Once you press that button here, it will take you to the section where you would be able to see the NFT cards that you possess, and you would be able to buy them from here. So you don't need to go to the OpenSea right now. You just press that little button. Let's go back and I'll quickly show that to you. And again, you just press boost by up to 500%. Once you press that button, it takes you to the screen where you would be able to see what are the extra bonuses you're eligible for as an NFT Genesis original holder. It's 3%, it's 10%, and it's 50%, right? And you would be able to press buy. And once you press buy, for example, legendary, it takes us straight away to the legendary characters that have already been filtered for you. So you don't need to filter anything. See, S256, it's a legendary sign. That basically means all of those characters you see below are the legendary characters. and they are very expensive. They're not cheap, right? So the 3.2 ETH, 3.33 ETH, 5 ETH, etc. So they're selling out very, very quickly. But you can get a lot of common ones. The common ones are still affordable. You can also get Epic. Epic gets you 10%. If you want to get 50%, you don't necessarily need to go to buy a legendary one. You can buy 5 Epic ones and you get 50% extra bonus. Simple. You have 1,000 liquidity. You purchase 1 legendary character and 2 Epic NFTs, for example, which will give you in total 70%. Your total liquidity after you make a purchase and you have NFTs in your wallet is $1,700 in the LP farming pool, right? So this is very important to understand how it actually works. So let's go to the actual pool. Let's renew it again. There we go. Oh, we already have $23,341 have already been staked just in the last 10 minutes. And you can see my position here, finally. So you can see the UX is a little bit slow when it comes to the farming demonstration, but you can see it already on my screen. So my liquidity position right now is $345.58. And because I have a common card, it gives me 3% extra bonus. So that means I get extra $10.37 into my liquidity pool. And if you can see, my expected profit in 30 days is around $321.74. And I can boost it by 500% if I go and buy some Epic and Legendaries. And you can see my pending profit is already $0.05, which is less than 1 cent, right? I can harvest it every 30 days. So you can see my timer is on. Once I provided liquidity, the clock starts to tick, right? So the timer gets started and it starts from 0 to 30 days. Once you go up to 30 days, you would be able to harvest all of your rewards, and then the timer gets renewed and you will be able to harvest another transaction in 30 days. However, as I said, if you don't want to harvest in 30 days, if you just want to keep your LP tokens for 6 months, you don't need to do anything except provide liquidity. That's pretty much it. That's what I've mentioned before. And the beauty of that is that if we go back to my MetaMask wallet, I just want to quickly show you how the shadow farming technology works. If we go back to my MetaMask wallet, you can see LP tokens are still sitting inside of my MetaMask wallet. I have not staked them on the SIDUS farming platform. And that gives you extra protection, because if for some reason the system gets hacked and the hacker wants to get your LP tokens, he would not be able to get anything, because all of your LP tokens are controlled by you and they're sitting in the MetaMask wallet. All right, so that's very important. We already have $25,000, almost $25,163 in the last 11 minutes have already been staked. So you can see people are already staking their LP tokens and they're starting to earn some rewards. Eventually, and you can see the APR is just adjusting, right? So more people stake, the less APR goes. But for the first month, obviously, more people have ability to stake. The APR will be pretty high. Another important thing to say to you guys, this is very important. We're giving you a privileged time frame to not rush and provide liquidity into this farming pool. We are doing zero marketing right now for this particular technology, for this service, because we want to give you a chance to participate in the LP farming rewards, right? In about 3 weeks, I would say 2.5 weeks, we will get started to do marketing, big marketing push, because there will be a lot of speculators, we call them Daggins, that want to take a part in the high APR farming pools. And I'm based on the previous experience, I saw that many people want to take an advantage of the high APRs. There is a large number of speculators waiting for any type of information for this particular early access farming pool ability. So right now you have a unique opportunity. Do not rush. You still have time until we do the marketing for it. So this is a privileged access right now for our loyal community who wants to take an advantage of the high APR for this LP farming pool. And yeah, it's your chance to basically have kind of like a passive rewards, we call them, right? You do nothing basically, you just watch until your balance goes up almost every Ethereum block that is being mined on the platform. Once again, if you want to boost your IPR, you need to press that button here. It takes you to the list of different NFT cards that you can buy from the OpenSea. It gives you 3%, 10%, and 50% extra bonus that you will be able to receive if you possess these NFTs in your MetaMask wallet. I thank you so much today, guys. It was a great AMA session, I believe. We got a lot of answers from Roman Pavlotsky. We had a lovely assistance from Anthony Checo. I do appreciate and all the efforts and help from the entire SIDUS team. We are looking forward to share a lot of insights with you guys. As it was mentioned, the Butler is getting redesigned. You will be the first people to try it. It will be a very interesting product to play. We want to make it interesting. We do cope with the fact that the previous game mode was not as interesting as we wanted to, but we are finally making this product that will be quite interesting to play. In terms of the Butler, Xenna is growing every day. New features are coming up. Xenna will be a pretty big traffic generator for a large number of people who wants to join the ecosystem. And Tembazar, of course, the Tembazar will be an exciting part of our ecosystem where you would be able to enjoy the open world and you would be able to fight and shoot against the other players and experiment with a lot of different strategies. Our ecosystem is growing every single day, guys. I want to remind that if you're an early stage supporter, you're in the right place. You know, keep believing in the team. The team is going to deliver whatever we were possibly and capably of, and we are trying to build as much stuff as possible for you, as interesting as possible. And we always listen to your concerns. You know, even if you think that your messages are getting ignored, do not think so. We have people 24/7 monitoring Discord, Telegram, Twitter. We always listen. We always get your suggestions. We always discuss it internally with the team. You're not by yourself. You're a part of this project. You're a part of this team. And we always appreciate your feedback and help, guys. You're the best. You're the most loyal and very, very generous community. And I want to say a huge thanks for all of your support, guys. This is very, very important for us to be supported by you. I really, really appreciate your support. And I'm sure Roman is sharing the same thought. Is the same as Anthony and the rest of the team. Roman, you have anything to say?
Yeah, we like to show you the power of our ideas, and I see that we have several hundreds people playing Astrality right now, and a number of players are growing. So we expect a lot of things in next month, and now we starting AMA sessions as a system. So we want to make huge updates, and we're ready. It was not easy to build this system, but we try our best, and I think that this AMA session is good enough to show you what was the production side, because it is inspiring for all the team, and we're happy to show you the result of these hours and months and year of hard work. And now we're ready to scale. So let's go forward.
Hooray! That was Anthony Checo as today's leads and Roman Pavlotsky as the co-founder and the game producer of SIDUS, and Dan Kamenko as the CEO and co-founder of SIDUS. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care and make sure you make it in time. Cheers.